Hello everyone, and welcome to our cozy little corner of the internet, a lecture for sleep. Tonight we're journeying into the idea of the dark cave, not as a place of fear, but as a sanctuary for rest. Imagine for a moment, a time long before our world of bright screens and endless notifications. Our ancestors lived by the rhythm of the sun. When darkness fell, it was a natural signal for the body and mind to wind down. They found shelter in caves, places of quiet, darkness and safety. This is the essence of what our bedroom should be, our personal modern-day caves. So what happened? Why do so many of us struggle to find that deep, restorative sleep? The simple answer is that we've lost our connection to the dark. We live in a world that is perpetually lit, from the streetlights outside our windows to the phone in our hand. We are bathed in artificial light, especially blue light, which is a powerful signal to our brain to stay awake. It's like the sun is always up in our modern world, and our internal body clock, our circadian rhythm, gets completely confused. This clock is a masterpiece of biology, evolved over millennia to keep us in sync with the day-night cycle. When we disrupt it with late-night screen time or inconsistent sleep schedules, we're essentially telling our bodies to ignore thousands of years of evolutionary programming. Let's dive a little deeper into this internal clock. Deep inside your brain, there's a tiny region called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN. Think of it as the master conductor of your body's orchestra. It takes its cues primarily from light. When light hits your eyes, the SCN sends signals to keep you alert and active. As darkness descends, it signals the pineal gland to release melatonin, the famous sleep hormone. Melatonin doesn't knock you out like a sleeping pill. Rather, it gently whispers to your body that it's nighttime, time to prepare for rest. But when we stare at a bright screen late at night, we're sending a confusing message. Our brain thinks it's still daytime, so melatonin production is suppressed, making it much harder to fall asleep. It's not about a lack of willpower, it's a biological response to our environment. To reclaim our sleep, we need to recreate our dark cave. This is more than just turning off the lights when you go to bed. It's about creating a gradual transition from the brightness of day to the deep, restful dark of night. We need to cultivate a sleep-friendly environment. Step 1 is to master the darkness in your bedroom. This means investing in good blackout curtains or blinds. Even a tiny sliver of light from a street light can disrupt your sleep quality. Cover up or unplug any electronic devices with LED lights. That little blue or red dot on your TV or charger might seem harmless, but your brain can still register it. If you can see your hand in front of your face when the lights are off, your room isn't dark enough. An eye mask can be a fantastic and simple tool to create total darkness wherever you are. But the dark cave isn't just about the absence of light. It's also about the absence of noise and distraction. Our ears are always on, scanning our surroundings for potential threats, another ancient survival mechanism. A sudden noise can easily pull you out of a deep sleep cycle. If you live in a noisy area, consider using a white noise machine, a fan, or earplugs. These tools create a consistent, soothing soundscape that can mask disruptive noises like traffic or a neighbor's dog. The goal is to create a peaceful, uninterrupted auditory environment, a bubble of quiet where your mind feels safe enough to let go. Now let's talk about temperature. Have you ever noticed how you sleep better in a cool room? There's a scientific reason for that. Your body's core temperature naturally drops as you prepare for sleep. This drop is another signal that it's time to rest. Keeping your bedroom cool, ideally between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 to 19 degrees Celsius, can help facilitate this natural process. Think of it as mimicking the cool, stable temperature of a cave. A room that's too hot or too cold can interfere with your sleep stages, causing you to toss and turn. So, experiment with your thermostat, bedding, and nighttime attire to find the cool, comfortable sweet spot that works for you. So we have a dark, quiet, and cool cave. What's next? We need to create a ritual, a winding down process that signals to our body and mind that the day is over. This is your personal cave closing ceremony. For at least an hour before bed, it's crucial to dim the lights in your home, and most importantly, put away the screens. No more scrolling through social media, checking work emails, or watching action-packed shows right before you try to sleep. These activities are mentally stimulating and keep your brain in an alert, problem-solving mode. Instead, replace that screen time with calming activities. Read a physical book under a dim, warm light. Listen to calming music or a relaxing podcast. Take a warm bath or shower. The subsequent drop in your body temperature after you get out can help trigger sleepiness. Another powerful part of this ritual is gentle stretching or mindfulness. You don't need a full yoga session. Just a few simple, slow stretches can release physical tension that is built up throughout the day. Focus on your breath. Practice some deep breathing exercises. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. This simple act can activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the body's rest and digest mode, calming your heart rate and easing your mind. You could also try journaling. Write down any worries or thoughts that are swirling in your head. Getting them out of your mind and onto paper can prevent you from ruminating on them once your head hits the pillow. The key is to find a routine that you find relaxing and enjoyable, and to stick with it consistently. This consistency trains your brain to associate these activities with sleep. Let's also touch upon what we consume. Caffeine is a well-known sleep disruptor, and its effects can last for many hours. As a general rule, it's best to avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Remember, it's not just in coffee, it's also in tea, soda, chocolate, and even some pain relievers. Alcohol is another tricky one. While a drink might make you feel drowsy initially, it severely disrupts your sleep later in the night, particularly the REM stage, which is crucial for memory and emotional regulation. And large meals or sugary snacks right before bed can cause indigestion and blood sugar spikes that interfere with sleep. If you're hungry, opt for a small, light snack that contains tryptophan, like a banana or a small bowl of oatmeal. Creating the perfect sleep environment and routine is a journey, not a destination. It's about making small, consistent changes. Don't feel pressured to do everything at once. Start with one thing. Maybe this week, you focus on making your room completely dark. Next week, you can introduce a 30-minute screen-free wind-down period. Be patient and kind to yourself. There will be nights when sleep is elusive, and that's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. The more you treat your sleep with the importance it deserves, the more your body will thank you with improved energy, mood, and overall health. Your bedroom is more than just a place to sleep. It's your personal sanctuary, your place of recovery and renewal. By embracing the principles of the dark cave, you can transform your relationship with sleep and wake up feeling truly refreshed and ready to take on the day. Thank you for joining this lecture for sleep. I hope these insights help you find your way back to the deep, natural rest you deserve. Sleep well, and until next time, take care.